actually let me put up this screen while I get all the everything ready. I don't know why I even need this screen, but since it's there, I want to use it. I have to press a few buttons and, oh, no, that's the wrong button. Okay. So there's one button. And where's the other button? Here's the other button. Now I just got to get my windows all lined up. Okay. Okay, now I can start the live for real. I'm still, okay, wait a second. I'm still lining up windows. Even after I said I'm done lining up windows, I'm still lining up windows. Because I have messages coming from like 3 different places. So I have to be looking at 3 different screens in order to be able to see any messages that come across. No, that's still working on it. The technology is not up to where it needs to be, I guess. Hey Ken, good to see you. Good to see everybody here. All right, so as I mentioned, yesterday I had a single come out, and I did a live to introduce my single. And I was like 2/3 of the way through before I finally, hey Kylie. I was 2/3 of the way through yesterday before I finally found out that the sound was all messed up. So now I'm wearing these headphones. So I can hear the sound. I could probably take them off now. I think the sound is okay. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do this live because you know about my chronic fatigue. And I'm probably going live right now against my better judgment. But I wanted to, I screwed up the live yesterday, and I got my new single, and I want to introduce it correctly. So I don't know if I should start off with my new single or start off with the previous one and then do the new single. All right, I'm going to start off with the previous single, and then I'm going to do the new one. So this is my previous single, which is actually the first song I ever wrote. I wrote it all the way back in 1983, and then I found this recording I'd made. So I decided to release it because I'm actually proud of the first song I ever wrote, which is a little kind of satire on what I was going through at the time, which was graduating from business school and looking for a job. And the whole process was ridiculous in like every conversation. How's your job search going? So here's the song. I packed my bags and I went off to school. It cost a lot of money, but I am no fool, 'cause everybody knows that you need an education to find a good career and wealth accumulation. Now I'm graduating and I'm looking for work. Nobody wants to hire me, I feel like a jerk. I'm looking and I'm searching, all I get is bad news. I'll tell you what it is, I got the job search blues. I show up for the interview, I walk up to the desk, give my name, receptionist types it in and says, the boss will be here shortly, make yourself at home, relax and have a seat while I call him on the phone. Bye, getting kinda nervous, my tension it's a mountain, my palms are getting sweaty and my pulse rate it's a counting. I'm looking for rewards but I'm paying my dues, headed for another round of job search blues. A man comes down the hall, he shakes my hand man. I hope he likes my grip, I hope he likes the way I stand. We go up to his office, I sit down in a chair, answer a few questions, then he gives me a stare. He says, I'm sorry, but you're not the one we're looking for. Thank you, wouldn't like meeting you. Let me show you it. Thank you for the roses, Kaylee. It's been nice meeting you. Let me show you to the door. I don't know what went wrong. I'm still looking for clues. There's just no escaping from the job search blues. Hi, get back home and there's a letter from me. The envelope said that it's from the company I spoke to last week, and I thought I had a chance, so I opened it up. It said, Dear applicant, we enjoyed meeting you. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for come here and see us. We think that you're fine. It's just that, well, you see, there's a lot of competition, and we've hired someone else to fill the position. I fold the letter up, I add it to the pile with all the other dings I've been saving all the while. I think about my friends who are making 50 grand. I'm a sitting here without an offer in hand. I guess I should be busy looking through recruiting sites to find some more positions to which I can apply. But something deep inside me says I won't be amused. I expect another dose of the job search blues. Okay, so I don't know, I guess it's weird to interrupt the song, but I want to acknowledge everybody who made nice comments. Eagle, and thank you for the follow, Eagle Edgar. And Kaylee, thank you so much for the roses. I totally appreciate that. And thank you, hello, hi, I am shy. Don't be shy. And thank you for the nice comment. And thank you, Kip, for the follow. And please share the live if you're enjoying this. So that was my most recent single until yesterday. And it was the first song I ever wrote all the way back in 1983. I wrote that song more than 50 years ago, but I just released it. Thank you, Amanda, for the share. Thank you, Eagle Edgar, for the shares. So, Seth joined. Well, wait, I'm already here. Haha. I always think it's weird when I see another person named Seth, because when I was a kid, there were not many Seths around. But now the name has become deservedly popular. So anyway, I have a brand new single out, and I'm going to do that for you now. And this song, I really like this song. I hope you like it too. It's really different from most of my songs because it's more poetic. You know, I spent years studying the craft of commercial songwriting. And it's a very hard thing to really get, commercial songwriter. I came so close to having my big break, but that's a whole other story. But one of the first things you learn is to write songs that are, they say, conversational. Make it sound like something somebody would say in a conversation, because lyrics aren't poetry. But I kind of broke that rule with this song, and it's the most, I would say, more poetic than what I normally write. Because the overriding rule, well, I like to say there are no rules, only tools. But the overriding, if there is a rule, is do what works for the song. So this song wanted to be the way it is, and that's how I wrote it, and it's my new single, and here it is. Wait. Okay. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star, the morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Thank you so much, Coda Bear, for the follow. Thank you, TST Steak, or TST, I don't know what it is, but thank you so much for the like. So that was my brand new single that, oh, thank you so much, Say. Yeah, it's really fun to sing. I really like that song. Okay, so I'm gonna do a song that I'm thinking about recording. This is a new song. I mean, I wrote it, you know, it would be a new song because I haven't released it yet. Let me remember which key this is in. Okay, this is in the key of G. So tell me what you think of this song. Oh, those eyes. Oh, wait. Now I remember. Right, okay. I'm using major sevenths in this song. Oh, those eyes. Oh, your touch. Oh, the feelings you stir up. Deep breath. You excite me and scare me to death. Let's go somewhere. Get so far gone that we don't care. Come with me. Hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. Oh, your scent. Oh, those lips. Oh, the way you move those hips. Deep breath, deep breath. Wait, let me do that verse again. Oh, your scent. Oh, those lips. Oh, the way you move those hips. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You're so good I'm losing myself. Want more, more, more. Now every part of me is yours. Thank you, Emiliano. Come with me. Hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. You're all that matters. You're all I see. All I want for you to come with me. Hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Thank you so much, Emiliano, and thank you, Melina, for sharing the live. And sup, KMC. Yeah, I guess I gotta learn that one a little better. But you know, gotta check all my different windows to see if anybody's chatting in them. I'm so Sigma. Thank you so much. You know, somebody told me that the other day. Somebody posted that. I didn't know what it meant. I had to Google it. But I'm very happy that you think so. And thank you for the like, Maddie. And thank you, Symphony. Thank you so much for the follow and for the comment. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, what should I do next? I'm getting tired. You know, I usually don't do lives 2 days in a row because of my chronic fatigue. But I messed up yesterday's live. And the sound was all messed up, and I didn't know it until I was like more than a half hour into it. So I just had to come back today and reintroduce my single. So I don't know how much longer I should do this for. Let's see. All right. Well, you know what? Since I'm doing new songs, my latest songs, I'm going to do another song that I released earlier this year. This one's also hopefully an inspiration to anybody who's going through a tough time. Oh, and I think I need a capo for this. I haven't. Yeah. Okay. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall and you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see, trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities. In the sunshine, darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down, you'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where you work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again, an unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. Oh, thank you so much, Say. Thank you, Quinn, for the smileys. Thank you, Lillian. I'm so glad you like what I'm doing here. And oh, thank you, Caleb, for the rose. I really appreciate when you send me roses and stuff like that. And oh, Buran, thank you so much for the comment. Thank you, Quinn, and thank you, Cheyenne, and I really appreciate the comments. You know what? Now I have to. What's the word? Promote, I guess, my own stuff. But there are a few lines of songs that I've written recently that I feel like, I want to make like T-shirts and posters and merch out of them. So, because they make a statement, and darkness is for dreaming is one of them. So I actually have a little collection of Darkness is for Dreaming merch on my website, SethHillaryJackson.com, along with lines from several other songs. And you know what? I'm going to do another one. This is also this is a song I released earlier this year, and there's a line from this song that there are actually two lines from this song I could have used, but I had to pick one. So this one was actually written as a request from a fan. I got a message. And he said, we need more songs about peace. And I thought, well, maybe I should write one. But on the other hand, there have been so many anti-war songs, and I just didn't want to say the same thing that's been said a million times. War, what is it good for? I didn't want to say that again. So I thought, I'm not going to write one unless I can think of something to say that hasn't been said in a million songs. So I think this is what I came up with. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. It shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. And that's the line that I put on t-shirts. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Thank you so much for the comments, Cheyenne and Boron, and Quinn, thank you for the follow and the comment. And do I know Jackson Browne? Yes, my older brother used to play piano. He's the one. He was the musician in the family. I didn't really start playing guitar till I was in college. And he went through these phases of favorite musicians, and Jackson Browne was his favorite for a while. So he used to play all these Jackson Browne songs. And the funny thing is, I went to Brown University, and then I had this long hair, and people used to tell me I looked like Jackson Browne. And my student ID, it said Jackson, and then underneath it said Brown. So it was kind of funny. Oh, thank you, Cheyenne. I'm really glad to hear that. I spent years and years, decades actually, studying the craft of songwriting. Songwriting is actually not just an art, but it's also a craft. And so I really labor over lines. Well, sometimes they just come and it's like, wow, where did that come from? And then sometimes I have to really labor over them because every line, every line in the song, you don't got that many lines to write a song. You got 30 or 40 lines at the most. Well, 6 lines in the verse, 2 verses, that's 12, and 6 lines in the chorus is another. So, and then 2 lines in the bridge. So that's less than 30 lines. So every line is important. You don't have a lot of what they say, you don't have a lot of real estate in a song. So every line has to count. And, and everything, and the rhymes have to fall in the right place, and the meter has to, match up. And, oh, thank you so much, Sarah, for the follow. And thank you, Say, and thank you for the follow, 7 a.m., my favorite Jackson Browne song. I don't know that many of them, but of course, if I have to pick one, it would be The Pretender. Oh, thank you so much, Tal, for the roses. And thank you so much, Diego, for the heart. I really appreciate the gifts, everybody. Oh, and thank you, Kez, for the follow. Hi, Vivi. So, this is so much fun. I really want to keep going, and I'm afraid to because of my fatigue. Let me not play a song for a couple of minutes and see if I can get some energy up, and we can just chat. So feel free to ask me any questions. Oh, I've already been on a half an hour. No wonder I'm getting tired. You only listen to Jackson Browne and Jimmy Buffett. That's funny because I only listen, well, not only, I've gone out of my way to break out of this, but for the past like 50 years, well, it's become more that way over the years, but I listen to the Grateful Dead like pretty much every day, and sometimes that's all I listen to for long stretches. So, yeah, the Grateful Dead is definitely by far my favorite artist because I listen to them like every day. And I don't know if you know them. You know, they were one of the psychedelic bands that started in the mid '60s in San Francisco, the late '60s. Well, they started in 1965, but they were one of the late '60s psychedelic bands, and then they expanded their repertoire. They ended up the Grateful Dead are their own genre really, and they transcend genres. They incorporate like all kinds of. You shook Jackson Browne's hand. That's awesome. I shook Tom Petty's hand. That's pretty cool too, right? But they incorporate, rock and country and folk and jazz and blues and funk and you name it. They incorporate it. And they're the original, I guess, jam band. They inspired a whole generation of jam bands. Oh, thank you so much, Diego, for the ice cream cone. Now I want ice cream. Now, my doctor told me I have to limit my sugar intake. So I'll have to be happy with the virtual ice cream cones. Hey, Jace, how are you? Okay, well, I'm afraid I really have to go and take a nap. And I appreciate the like, Kylie. And I do these on an unscheduled basis. Oh, thank you so much, Tal, for the rose. I really appreciate the roses and the gifts and the ice creams and the hearts and whatever you can give. I totally appreciate them. And thank you for the like. Oh, thank you, Diego, again for another rose. Thank you, Kez. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you, Ethan, for the like. Oh, and thank you, Diego, for the lightning bolt. Actually, the lightning bolt is kind of a symbol of the Grateful Dead. They have one of their album covers has it's an iconic album cover. It's called the Skull and Lightning. So there's a animated sort of cartoonish drawing of a skull with a lightning bolt going right through the middle of it. So that's a Grateful Dead icon. Oh, well, thank you, Kylie. I'm glad I remind you of somebody that you like. Anyway, so I'm doing these unscheduled because, I have this fatigue I'm struggling with from long COVID. And so I jump on when I have some energy, and then I have to jump off before I overexert. And I'm afraid I might have already done that. But I hope to see you next time. I'll go on again as soon as I can. And this is really fun, and I really enjoy being with you all. And I'm really glad you're enjoying my music, and I appreciate all the gifts and the likes and the shares and the nice comments. And we'll see you next time. Oh, wait, wrong button. I always hit the wrong button. Oh, because I have to scroll. There's the button. Okay, thanks, everybody.